Today, we're going to dive into the current state of the real estate market, and I'm going to answer some tough questions. We're going to talk about those tariff hikes that you keep hearing about on the news, the interest rates, and why it is still a great time to buy right now. I'm Sondretta Green, your go-to real estate expert, licensed in Tennessee and Mississippi. And welcome to the Down and Dirty of Real Estate. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my market updates or any of the great videos. So let's talk about the current tariff hikes. We're all hearing about it all over the internet, all over the news. How is that impacting you buying a home in today's market? It's not affecting us, not at this time. So with new construction, there's still inventory, there's still homes being built. It's not affecting us in Tennessee or in Mississippi. And remember, we still have existing homes. Those homes that are already built, sellers are still moving. And so we still have inventory for you to buy your home now. Now, if you're looking into going into commercial, maybe you're looking at building a multiplex or an apartment, those require a lot of steel. So we've heard about the tariffs on steel. Yes, it is impacting the commercial industry. However, at this time, it is not impacting you buying your new home. Now let's talk about mortgage rates. Today, June 27th, 2025, the interest rates are hovering around, the average rate is 6.75 for a fixed rate mortgage. Now, take in mind, these interest rates could fluctuate based off your credit rate, based off the type of loan that you get, and we're going to talk about some of those types of loans, and then based off your down payment amount as well. And this is why it is very crucial for you to shop around for your rates. Usually when you get ready to buy a home, I highly encourage my clients to go ahead and shop around between different mortgage lenders, credit unions, or maybe banks. Go ahead and shop around and find the best rate for you, and do that within the first 30 days, and it won't impact your credit score negatively, because the credit bureaus know that you're shopping around for the best interest rate. So I took the privilege of getting with two of my local lenders, and I work with a lot of different lenders. It depends on my client. It's not one lender fits all. So I got with my local lenders and got with two, and we're going to compare those rates. The first bank, we're going to go over their rates first. So for a fixed rate, that means the rate doesn't go up and down. It's locked in. For a conventional loan, 30-year, it is 6.86. And then for a 15-year, it is 6.41. Next, we have the VA loan. It is coming in at a 6.42. And the FHA is also at a 6.42 for this bank as well. Now, the other bank, the rates were a little lower. The rates for bank number two, for a fixed rate conventional loan, it is 6.375. For a 15-year fixed rate, the loan amount, the interest rate is 5.75. And for a 30-year FHA, VA, and a USDA, they were all the same at 6.125. VA, FHA, and USDA, 6.125. Now, the VA is for military, retired, active duty, guard, or reserve, and there's different stipulations for the VA loan. I am a veteran. I've used my VA loan a couple times. So if you got any questions, just give me a call and we can go over that. And then I can get you over to the lender if I can't answer all the questions. For the USDA, that is usually in rural areas. However, you just never know. We're not the lender. And so you just give the lender your address when we find the perfect home for you, and it may qualify for that USDA loan. And a lot of banking institutions, the USDA rate will be different. It could be different. It could be higher or it could be lower. So this is why it is really important to shop around, because you want to get the best bang for your buck. Now, we've compared the rates. You found the best rate for you, and you might be saying, I'm still not liking that interest rate. No worries. My advice to you is to marry the home and date the rate. What does that mean? You find that beautiful home that you really, really love. Go ahead, buy the home now, and when the interest rates go down, what goes up must come down. You can always refinance. That's the dating part. You buy the home, you marry it, you got it, you love it, and then when the rates go down, they always do, you can refinance. So let me give you an example. I had some buyers last year, summertime, same time frame. It's actually around July. We looked for houses, and they decided, you know what? We're going to wait for this interest rate to go down. I said, no problem, no pressure. They decided in about November to start shopping around again. They had to go back and get their go back and look at the rates, go back to their lender they got pre-approved with, and guess what? The rates were in the high fives, low sixes in June and July. Well, November, December, the rates went up to 8%. So now they couldn't even qualify. Well, they couldn't afford. They qualified, but now what the payment would be on an 8% was tremendously higher than it was on a 5 or a 6%. So what do you think most people are doing? They're waiting on that rate to drop. And so go ahead and get in the game now, buy your home, and what's going to happen is when those rates lower, everybody that's on the fence that's waiting to buy, they're going to jump off the fence, and now everybody's in the game looking for these houses. It's going to push the prices of the homes up because now there's multiple offers, and now your home that if you would have bought at the lower interest rate and would have already been moved in and ready to go, instead of being able to refinance, now you have to pay more than likely, to get that same home because everybody's putting in these multiple offers. And so that's going to drive the prices of the homes up. So that's why I said, go ahead and marry the home, buy the home, and then date the rate. So why is it a good time to buy now? That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. Well, as we see these tariff hikes right now, currently, it's not affecting the residential market. But we don't know how it's going to affect the residential market down the road. I don't have a crystal ball. And so even in the existing bills, definitely in the new construction, things could go up. And so if you buy now while the interest rates are what they are, you go ahead and lock that rate in, get your home, and eventually once this too shall pass, once it passes over, the storm passes over with these tariffs, you can refinance. And so, like I said, go ahead and marry the home and date the rate. Go ahead and do yourself a favor. Find that perfect home for you. Don't wait. Don't continue to rent. Don't continue to stay on the fence like everybody else. Now is a great time to buy a home. If you're thinking about buying in Tennessee or Mississippi, now is the time. And as your local real estate expert, I will help guide you through this process to make sure that you are getting the best deal possible. So go ahead and reach out to me today. My number's right there, and myself or one of my team members will schedule your consultation, home buyers consultation, to help you navigate in this market. We look forward to serving you, and I'm excited to be your local real estate expert. Thank you for tuning in to the Down and Dirty of Real Estate and getting your market update from your local real estate expert. Don't forget, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody that's on the fence and they got a lot of questions and they're just unsure, share this video with them and then share my information with them. If they're ready to go, definitely share my information with them. I look forward to serving y'all. Have an amazingly awesome day.